Hi, I'm Debbie and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. We're a little bit late, but it's time to do our overview for Scorpio season, October 23rd through November 22nd. Now, you know that when I'm doing the long readings, which is what I call this, I'm using a boatload of decks. I am using my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards, main message, my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards to kind of clarify, Osha Zen Tarot for words of advice. We come back to my Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards, and then we do pull one from my Radley Valentine Guardian Angels. At the end of it all, we look to see with my Emily Anderson crystal deck what crystal might be helpful for you. Now, remember that I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, and I am an intuitive channeler, so take what you like, leave the rest. My job is just to open myself to higher power and let it flow. Scorpio season, I did do an overview. So please take a look at that. It's very interesting, the dates, the energies, lots of interesting energy. I also have my notes posted on my website, www.divinedestinywithdebbie.com. So please take a look at that also. Also, too, remember, like, share, subscribe, click on those buttons, click on the bell for notifications. I do hear from people saying that they haven't been getting notifications, so unclick the bell, click it again. Okay? Okay. Now, anything that is reversed is stronger energy, so just know that. I also tell you to write down the numbers. The numbers have a lot of power and a lot of messages. You can go onto your search browser and put the numbers in and put angel messages or angel words, numbers. Click the enter button and see what pops up. Okay? Okay. So pretty much that's all our housekeeping. So let's go on and let's start our readings. Hello, my Aquariuses. How are you? Well, we are in Scorpio season. Oh my goodness, lots of Aquarius energy, making a little bit on the rougher side for everyone. So let's see. Okay, right there. Stay determined. Don't give up. You keep moving. Okay, my Aquariuses, do not give up. 9 means that you have everything you need. All the pieces are there. Put them together. Fire energy is our Aries, Sagittarius. It's also Leo, passionate, burning, very determined, very consuming energy too. But the 9 of fire, I love this card particularly because I look at her as the dragon slayer or the dragon tamer. She's not going to let anything get in her way. So that's the thing about that for you, my Aquariuses. Even though these energies are going to be so intense, don't let anything stop you. Okay, so don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. Next card, reversed. The 8 of water. Now, interesting here because this is protect yourself, protect what you've built. But the 8 of water, unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. Water is our Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, fluid, emotional, very committed. But this is kind of like, yeah, I don't want to give this, I'll protect this, but I'm kind of tired. Let's move on. Let's move on. So we got kind of a conflicting type of energy right here. One is, okay, I got to do this, but I really want to go there. It's kind of like squirrel energy here. So, so where are you going to be? So you're being a little bit pulled. You're being pulled and pushed. Remember, if you watch the overview, there's all those squares going on, and that's going to be putting the pressure on, so part of you is like, okay, don't give up, got to keep moving on, and then part of you is like, yeah, but I don't want this anymore. I am done with this. I am tired of this. Time for me to move on. So kind of a conflict of interest right there for you, my Aquariuses. A desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. Next card. The Chariot. So we have a 9-8-7 or a 7-8-9. Interesting with that. 7 has divine intervention. It has divine energy. Now the Chariot to me is a lot of fast acting energy right there, but it's also hands off. Let things happen. Let the divine take control. Hands off the wheel, hands off the reins, okay? Stop trying to control the situation. Now, the other thing about the Chariot, though, does speak about promotion, does speak about acclaim, does speak about you moving into some better places. So it's kind of like this is right between this. You know, and I can see where this is. It is, be proud of what you've done, be proud of your accomplishments. Maybe this is time for you to be promoted or to make that change, but based upon your accomplishments, based upon what you've done, based upon what you've learned. So then we get the Chariot, Archangel energy, major arcana. An important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. A lot of times the Chariot, and this is Archangel Metatron, a lot of times the Chariot also talks about promotions or job change to a better position, okay? But these are the conflicts. This is kind of the conflict, and it's kind of like, you know, I know what I know, I'm proud of this, stand firm. At the other time, it's kind of like, boy, this is just too much. This is too much. Why do I keep fighting this? Why do I keep trying? Why? And then the Chariot comes and says, this is why. This is why. So you've got some interesting stuff going on. But again, Scorpio season is not going to be an easy season for really any of the energies per se. Okay, and there we go. Very much the same thing that we just talked about. These are both reversed, so we're going to put these here. So, excuse me, losing my voice as we get to these ends. Here we have a 4. 4 has leadership. It has organization, it has stability, it has that discontentment and boredom. This would be your 4 of water. There's your 8 of water. This is kind of like, I really don't know where I want to be. Sometimes if we look at the 4 of cups, it's kind of an in-between moment. But then we have 3. 3 is about celebration, creativity. This has a lot of power to it. And this is, again, this goes back to this. It's like, oh, now recognition. Okay, so this is one of those really icky moments when I want to leave my job. I want to start looking at my job. Darn it all, they just promoted me. And they gave me a raise to on boot, you know. So it's kind of like very conflicted. Like I said, this is total conflict between what am I going to do, where do I want to be, you know, and every time I try to leave, they give me a promotion or they give me more money. So this is a 3, recognition and reward. So this is what Scorpio season is going to be like for you. Here we go. Last card. Until we come to a 16, which is a 1 transition, 1 new beginning, 10 transition, 6 number of man. It's the energy you put into it, but 1 plus 6 is also a 7. We talk about 7. This is disruption. This is the tower coming down. This is your tower moment. This is your moment. Do I let everything just fall to pieces? And then because it falls to pieces, now I can rebuild on this? You've got some majorly interesting stuff right here, because over here, this is a tower moment. This is kind of a, I can't take this anymore, you know. So I would say, I don't know, is this a job or is this part of a relationship? Remember, relationships could be your work, your job, career, could be personal, intimate, interpersonal, family, or home type of thing. So it's kind of like, you know, darned if I do, darned if I don't, and then, you know, and every time I'm thinking of leaving, then something happens that I can't leave. And then we have the disruption. Then we have something that tears everything apart. But when everything is torn apart, remember too, Scorpio is a very good detective. Okay? So when everything's pulled apart, and then everything is seen, and then everything can be rebuilt. I don't mean rebuilt. I shouldn't say that. Everything can be built upon a better foundation. How's that? Okay. Also, too, remember that Scorpio is the scorpion, but it's also the phoenix out of the ashes. You know, something new is born, and it's also the eagle, where it gets a higher viewpoint. Okay. So you've got, like I said, you've got a lot of conflict of interest with your, or conflicting energies with your Scorpio season, but again too, stay determined. The Chariot is about promotions, recognition, and reward. So, You know, it's just that those darn old feelings of, boy, I just want to get out of here. I want to leave. I'm done type of energy there. So be aware of it. Be aware. And then when you're aware of it, you can manage it better. Okay? So, and I will tell you, I am finding that a lot of the readings are pre-new moon in Scorpio, because the new moon is also, not only is it a new moon, but it's also a super moon Scorpio is in the start of the eclipse season. So it's also, there's an eclipse with this new moon too. So you kind of have where I kind of would feel that this could be your new moon, right before your new moon. So let's see what words of advice my Osha Zen Tarot cards have here. And I'm finding that there's a lot of signs, a lot of energies, that there's like a pre and a post new moon. Okay? 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. Okay, I think this one's reversed. I'm learning. Here we go. Yes. Understanding. You can be free. Okay? You do not have to be trapped. You do not have to be contained. You can get out of it. So this is there. It's an illusion. It's an illusion that you're really trapped. So I don't know. It's either that or look for the opening. Look for the way out. Next card. Courage. So here we have an 8. Again, 8, 8. Courage. This is a little, stay firm, stay courage, be brave, keep going, live your life, do what you need to do. Know that you do have divine protection, that there is someone watching over you. Keep thriving. Your last card here. Schizophrenia. So here we have that two choices. Do I go this way? Do I go that way? Do I, come together? Which way it is this? And this is that thing. Again, every time I quit, they give me a raise, or, they give me more money. I want to leave, but I can't. I want to leave, but I can't. Do I go? Do I stay? Do I go? Do I stay? Recognize it. Recognize it. Okay? It'll help you get through it better, and you can laugh a little bit more about it. It's kind of like yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And I'm going to say, I feel like Scorpio season's going to be a bit like that for a lot of us all. So let's see what we have here. And 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. This one's reversed. Strength. Okay, well, that's all about this one. Well, this is courage, and here you have strength. Archangel Ariel, we have a 1 and a 1, new beginnings, transition, add 1 plus 1, we have some choices. So the thing is, stay focused, stay strong, okay? Again, it's a total, lot of conflict, conflicting interest, conflicting energies, conflicting, do I stay, do I go, do I stay, do I go? Let's see what the other cards have, but this one is Archangel Ariel, strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, forgiveness. And next card is the 8 of Michael. So we had the 8 of water, we had the 8 of Michael, we have this understanding card. Same kind of energy as this understanding. Oh, wow. Oh, my Aquariuses, what are we going to do with this one? So Michael is air energy. It is your energy. It is also Libra energy. And you and Libra are just really pounding it out there right now. And it's also Gemini. Gemini's just kind of sitting there watching everything, thinking things through, basically making some plans, hearing some news. And this is, again, you're not trapped. You're not trapped, but you have to believe in yourself, and you have to have some courage. You have to have some strength, but you are not trapped. Even, it doesn't mean that you have to leave, but you have to do a mind adjustment with all of this. So it's just kind of a readjustment of your thought patterns, okay? And you have to start telling yourself things are getting better. I've just got to get through something. Many times over when I was going through college, it was like, okay, I'd call my sister up, I can't take this, I got to quit. Get through the semester. I can't do it. Get through the month. I can't do it. Get through the week. No, get through the day. Just get through the day, Okay? I was like, I can do that. Okay? Does that make sense? So yeah, Scorpio season's not going to necessarily be, I mean, there's really good stuff because it's like, like I said, you get money, you get a promotion, you're being recognized, all this good stuff. It's just not in alignment with what you want. Okay? So you can be free, make a courageous choice to change your situations, not seeing things clearly. Last card reversed, the Ten of Michael. Oh, I love the Ten of Michael. The Ten of Michael is where we want to be. 10's transition. 1, new beginnings. 0 is God source energy. And this is the one, I love this card. This is the card that really, to me, embodies. This is lovely. This one, you've tried, this little ballerina has tried and tried, danced her toes off, has done everything she needed to do. She has finally got to dance her dance. And now it's time for her to take her bow. Now the time for her to be acclaimed. Now the time for her to move on to her next project with this. And that's what the Ten of Michael. So all of this, just keep focus on the Ten of Michael. Just remember, this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to matter. A situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. So, like I said, a lot of conflicting energies for you. A lot of things. Remember those squares, the Saturn and Jupiter with the Aquarius things, the squares. It is really putting the pressure on. And it looks like you're the one that's really going to be feeling them. Though everybody is going to be feeling them. But you are finally free. Keep focused on that. Keep focused on that as the big picture. Guardian angels, this is reversed. 3 of action. 3 of action is the 3 of fire, which is very similar to the rewards and recognition. So things are working out beautifully. Now that your ship has come in, it's time to decide what your next big project will be. You may choose to continue to build upon your successes or move on to something entirely different. Be willing to travel if necessary. So things are happening. Things are moving. It's just such a push-pull type of energy here. It's very frustrating. It's very frustrating. And again, too, it's all conflicting energies for you this month, this season. But it works out. It works out. Okay, let's go on and see what crystal or energy for my Aquariuses we have. Let's see what we have. Here we go. Smoky quartz. Love it, but I love them all. But this one, I think you're going to need this one, okay? So, dispels negative energy, home protection, earth connection, achieving career success. I love that. I think all my Aquariuses need some smoky quartz. It's not that expensive. It's not like, Moldavite. Ugh. Okay. Anyway, my Aquariuses, I wish that I could just say it was smooth sailing, but hey, your ship does come in. Okay. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell for notifications. If you're not getting notifications, unclick the bell, then click it again. As always, my Aquariuses, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.